Welcome back to the BibleGeek squad. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just want to say hi. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or even good night, depending on what time you're watching this video. Just wanted to say hi. Welcome you to the BibleGeek squad. If this is your first time clicking on this video, it popped up on your YouTube suggested videos, whatever the case is. Thanks for clicking on this video. I just want to rant very, very quick. If you are a subscriber, then you already know that I'm a big NLT fan. You know, the NLT is my daily carry. It's been my translation of choice for the last 10 plus years. I want to say maybe 12 years. And man, it's been so hard. Because, you know, from the very beginning, as I started to preach, as a minister, as an evangelist, as I started preaching using the NLT, and then being a co-pastor of a church, and then pastoring a church, I never forget the words of a pastor and his wife that said that I was unfit and unqualified to be a pastor because I was teaching out of the NLT. Incredible, huh? Yes, they actually said that. And they actually told me that I should be using an ESV. I could understand if somebody were to tell me that I should be using a literal translation, which an ESV, that's exactly what it is, you know, but not put a specific translation. And so, you know, as a 22, 24-year-old, you know, that brought me down, man. That discouraged me. But I continued to use the NLT. Yes, I bought a ton of ESVs because of what they said. And other pastors kept saying that I should be using a literal translation, that I was missing out so much, and that the church that I would be pastoring would be missing out so many details, so much information that the NLT simply was going to be missing. I didn't understand them, but I kept buying ESVs. I kept buying NASBs to see if I could find. The more I bought, or the edition that I got, maybe that would help me understand, you know. And it was just horrible. But you know what, whatever. I kept using the NLT. And I've been on Tyndale's newsletter with a video of my testimony of how the NLT impacted my life. And it did impact it in a tremendous way. These last couple of months, I've been reaching out to the ESV and to my NIV, even to the NKJV. It's no longer my daily carry, the NLT. You know, I've been battling, and I've been using today I brought with me my NIV. This was a gift, and it's an NIV Thompson TCR Bible. This past Sunday, I preached out of the ESV. The Sunday before that, I preached out of the NIV. The Sunday before that, I preached out of the NIV as well. And the reason I say that is because at church, what I preach out of, and what everybody, the vast majority have, is the NLT, because I've persuaded so many people into the NLT. Literally on my YouTube channel, I threw in a challenge. I've bragged so much about the NLT. And again, till this very day, it's my favorite translation. I love the NLT, but I don't know if it's just been the noise of the past that people have just thrown into my brain and into my heart, you know, that I'm missing so much, that the church would be missing out on all these details. But I mean, at the same time, after all these years of using it, I mean, even at church when I'm preaching and I have to reference a Greek or Hebrew meaning, words, phrase, I've always used the NLT, so I don't really know what they're talking about when they say that I'm missing so much because I read or teach out of the NLT. A lot of these people, and it frustrates me when they say that the NLT is a paraphrase. It's not a paraphrase. It did not take 90 scholars to come up with a paraphrase. But a lot of these people are doing it out of ignorance, and they're assuming that the New Living Translation and that Living Bible that came out back in the 70s is the same thing. And sir or ma'am, it's not the same thing. All right, one guy did the paraphrase, the Living Bible. 90 different scholars came together to do the NLT back in 1996, in 2004, and there was an update 2007, 2009, and the last one that we have is a 2015. That's what all NLTs are printed in today, the 2015 edition, and it's a great edition. It's a great update. It's solid. It's very faithful to the original languages. So honestly, every time I hear somebody say, "Oh, it's just a paraphrase," it annoys me real bad. If you're gonna give the NLT an opportunity, go do your research. You're going to fall in love with it. I've been in love with it. And I just need to, once again, just shut all the noise out, just like I've done for the past 10 plus years, because so many people have told me that my passion for the NLT was what convinced them to check it out, to give it an opportunity. They took up the challenge. The videos that I do about the NLT is just like, wow, it's such an amazing translation, and some of the testimonials of these people they've told me, your passion drove me to it, and now I can't get away from it. Some of these pastors that have given it an opportunity have moved on to the NLT. That's awesome. So, which is why I'm saying that these last couple of months for me that I've been battling this, it kind of just like, hey, calm down. It's just a bunch of noise. One of the main points that I wanted to say today was, y'all need to be careful what you put into your children, what you put into a friend, a coworker, a brother in Christ. You may think that, oh, it was just a little phrase, it was just something that I say, but that stays on you, man. That can stick in here. It literally can stick in here. Growing up, I heard a lot of negativity, that I was a good for nothing, and that I would never amount to anything. And so a lot of this stuff, till this very day, haunts me. I don't want you going through that. So be positive, all right? God bless you guys.